everyone. Welcome to the Sunday Funday show. My name's Parker.
And I'm Jake, and we are so excited to be back, Parker. I have so many things to talk about with you today. I can't wait to get to it.
My first is baseball started this week. I'm really excited about that.
Go Braves, right?
Go Braves.
Yeah.
You know, it's really exciting. We're filming this on opening day. I'm going to go out on a limb, say the Braves won their first 3 games.
I hope you're right, but I like to bet against the odds, so I don't know who they're playing, but I'm going to go against them.
Okay. Well, I like you. I don't like that. But
that was hurtful. But we're going to move on.
So my other thing, Jake, is a little bit of a problem.
Okay.
I have probably one of the worst medical conditions that someone could have.
Wow, that's really serious. Actually, do you feel comfortable sharing with all of us what's wrong?
I have a splinter.
Oh, that really is the worst. Where is it?
It's right here in my hand.
Ooh.
Right here. I don't know if you guys see it.
I can see it, actually.
It's right here in my hand. It's really small.
Well, Parker, bad news to that, but actually some really great news.
I could use some great news right now.
I just happen to be the best splinter remover that I know. Seriously, I get out splinters. I could do it for a living.
Out of everyone that you
call me Dr. Splinter Remover, you know?
That's what they call you.
That's what they call. That's my nickname in high school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then, out of everyone you know, you're the best?
I'm the best. Parker, let me just take a crack at that bad boy, and I will get it out for you.
Jake, I just don't know, because it hurts so bad.
Parker, look, I even brought my splinter removal fork. I always have this on me. I never go anywhere without it.
Is that just a plastic?
All right, so let me just take a look real quick, and we'll just pop this bad boy right.
Seriously, Jacob, I love you. I don't know if you're the right person for the job. I have trust issues. It's me. It's not you.
Parker, I'm telling you.
I just don't think that you can do it.
I'm telling you, I am the best splinter. You're not going to find anyone better. I will just get it. If you just believe in me, then I will get this splinter out for you.
I'm really sensitive. I will cry. You just look at me and I'll cry. So I just don't know if I'm ready for this, okay? Call me a doubting Michael, but I just don't think you can do it.
Did you say doubting Michael?
Yeah. Haven't you heard the expression? Doubting Michael from the story? There's a Bible story about it?
I think you're thinking of Thomas, maybe? Doubting Thomas is the expression.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Michael really rings a bell.
Anyways, just let me get the splinter out, and then we'll move on with the show, right?
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it.
All right, Parker.
It's just so...
Your disbelief in me is actually very good timing, too, because we have a great Bible story about this today, actually. So how about we just go to the Bible story, and then we'll see how you feel afterwards.
Right. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go to Bible story.
Hey guys, Travis here. So, have you ever been hanging out with your friends and somebody comes up to you and they start talking about things and they bring up a story that's kind of hard to believe, like maybe, hey, my dog ate my homework. We might have all used that once or twice. Or, hey, my grandma, she's 186 years old and she still rides a pogo stick, right? Stories like that. Or some crazy ones kind of like a guy bungee jumping with a cookie and dunking it at the same time. That's pretty wild. It's I'll believe it when I see it video, right? Now, that last one, I actually saw it. It's kind of crazy. You can look it up on YouTube. Just look up bungee dunk. Don't do it right now. Do it after the Bible story. Now, but look it up. It's real. It's kind of crazy. But you know what's even weirder about that? Until I saw that video, I didn't believe it. You probably still don't believe me right now that it's going to happen because you hadn't seen the video. But the guy behind the camera, while he was doing it, he saw it. He believed it because he was there. We're not there, so it's hard for us to believe. But we're going to get into something similar to that Jesus did with his friends. So think about this. Okay, Jesus died, but then people started saying that Jesus was alive. right? That's kind of hard to think about. Well, one day, some of Jesus's friends, they were locked in a room with the door shut. Well, kind of like me. I'm locked in a room with the door shut. And when I'm at home, I shut my front door and lock it so nobody can get in, right? My dog can't get out. That's how Jesus's friends were at this moment. They were right there. So imagine if you were Jesus's friends and you were sitting around the table with all the doors shut. And then all of a sudden, bam, Jesus appeared in the room. He didn't come through the door. He appeared in the room. How wild is that? Like, they watched him. They watched him die. They watched him get buried. And now they see him alive. How wild is that that could happen? They were so pumped. But not everyone was in the room. So one of Jesus' friends, Thomas, was not there. He heard about it through all the other friends that were there with Jesus when he did appear. So he didn't believe him. You know, kind of like I'll believe it when I see it. That was his attitude. He wanted to see it for himself before he could believe it. This is one of Jesus' closest friends. And he still didn't believe the other friends that he was close to. So he wanted to believe it only when he sees it. Now, he said it. I mean, he's the one that said, unless I see it for myself, I will not believe it. Well, lucky for him, about a week later, guess what? They were all gathered back at the house again. Thomas and all of the friends of Jesus were gathered there once again to eat a meal. And guess what? Bam! Jesus appeared again. So he looked up and he looked at Thomas and said, put your finger here. See my hands, reach out your hand and put it into my side. Stop doubting and believe. So you know what's amazing about this story is Jesus wanted to make sure Thomas believed. So he came back to show Thomas, because Thomas is the one that doubted and said, I don't want to believe this unless I see it for myself. It's kind of amazing that Jesus loved Thomas so much that he appeared again just for him, to show him that he's real, that he did come back. And Jesus does that for us. Jesus wants us to believe in him as well. He wants to show us how we can believe in him. Look what else Jesus said to Thomas. Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed. Guys, that's us. This whole story was put so that it was for us. We won't be there like Thomas right now for Jesus to show up and say, touch me. But we get to see what Jesus does every day. Believing is something that you do, not that you see. So when you do something, you believe it. So when you come to church and you learn more about Jesus, you believe it. You know, the bottom line is Jesus wants you to believe. And we want you to believe as well. One of the best ways you can do that is next week is Easter. We want you to come to the facility. Come here to Upstreet and see us for Easter. We want to give you a high five live and in person, because seeing is believing. Thomas wanted to see to believe. You want to see to believe. We want to see you for Easter next Sunday for Upstreet. Let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for Jesus. Thank you for Thomas doubting so that we could see this story that you want everyone to believe. Thank you for that. Jesus, thank you for everything you do. We say all this in your name. Amen.
Wow, that was a really great story.
It really was. And, you know, Parker, that story got me thinking, maybe you just need to see some evidence of the work I've done with Splinter taking outing.
I mean,
and then you'll trust me to do it.
That would probably help. I
Well,
mean,
lucky for you, I also always keep my resume on me of all the people I've helped. So
is it in the same pocket as your fork?
no, but it's on this table right here.
Oh,
So
okay.
look, this is a list of all the people that I've helped, and if you open the book, you can see images of, yeah.
Oh, you have a. That's a lot. That's a lot.
I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
could do this professionally if I wanted to.
Wow, you took out splinters from all of these people.
All of them, Parker, all of them. So what do you say?
You just see off your fork?
Gonna let me help you out?
Sure.
Sweet, let's do
I
it.
think I can. I mean, yeah.
It's just there. There we go. That was it.
Wow.
That was easy,
way
right?
easier than I was expecting. I didn't
Not
even
bad.
cry. I wasn't insensitive as I thought I was.
I'm
I
proud
am
of you, buddy.
Tough as a rock, you know
Tough
what I'm
as
saying?
a rock.
Wow.
But Parker, that all this does kind of make me think of a question. You had to see what I've done before in order to trust me, but how do we believe and trust in God without being able to see him?
Yeah, and I think we can do it in many ways.
Mhm.
We can't physically see Jesus like Thomas did in the story, but we can see all the things that he's done. Maybe it's just going outside and seeing his beautiful creation. We live so close to the beach. I mean, we can go to the beach and see his beautiful creation and see evidence of what God has done. And maybe it's seeing evidence in our friends' lives. People that have decided to believe in Jesus and follow Jesus, we can see evidence of life change in them that maybe will remind us that Jesus is worth believing in. And we can believe in him even when we can't physically see him.
Those are really great points, Parker. Let's talk about this together in our groups, and we'll see you guys next time on the Sunday Funday Show.
Bye, guys.
Bye.